The truth.
What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good day. I want to take y'all back a little bit. Y'all remember when they started introducing smartphones? All right. And then the phone companies started pushing that you had to have one. In fact, they phased out all the analog or the older flip phones and everything that wasn't a smartphone. They phased them out, made them obsolete. They started introducing smart TVs. In fact, almost every TV in every home in the United States and several other countries around the world are all smart TVs. Even your computer monitors are smart now. And it's continued on to smart devices on your head, your headsets and everything else like that, your refrigerators, your toasters, your coffee pots. Even now they have smart cars. So we'll talk about that here in just a minute. Just pay attention to the video that follows here, and we'll give in more about this. So one more thing. Y'all remember when they made all phones in the United States ping? They started introducing an emergency broadcast system on all phones. Started before 2018, but in 2018, they pinged every phone in the United States, whether it was being used or not, whether you had it turned off or not, whether it was in the store or not. They activated all these phones so they could track them, so they could follow them. And that comes out later on, just in the next video here. And so far now, you can't get away from it. Everything is tracked. This analog system that we used to have is gone. And the digital system, the smart system, if you want to call it, all AI-driven, if you will, is being put in place now. And it's everywhere. So listen up to the next video, guys, and you'll have a little bit more about it. All right? Later, taters. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. I'm going to talk a little bit about surveillance. They talked about how they was able to find these people in Iran and other places like that, everything, and they use a lot of technology. And of course, they follow cell phones and other electronic devices. So I got to thinking about it. Well, how would you defeat this? Well, you could turn off your electronic device when you get to a sensitive area that you're going to. But of course, they could track this. They could see where people start turning off their devices and know a proximity of where this event or this person they're looking for is. So, of course, you can turn off your device before you leave. Therefore, they don't know where you're at. But they could still track this. And here's an important thing, guys. We was watching the movie Batman Rises, I think it is, last night. I think it was made in 2010, maybe 2012. And they talked about technology in there, using cell phones to locate people. And I was surprised to find out that they can use cell phones and towers to actually turn cell phones into sonar devices. And it's such a good sonar device that actually can see facial features and pick up voices and everything through your cell phone. And this is how they can track these people, even with your cell phone off. That's kind of odd. And the other thing that goes in with this, guys, this goes into YouTube and everybody else that uses algorithms and stuff like that, guys, that when you watch a video or participate something going on to a screen, such as a video, a movie, a TV show, even on Facebook, there's a little screen on your phone and stuff like that. Anything with a screen and LED stuff in it and all that other stuff like that, guys, they track your facial expressions. They see what you're seeing. They look at your eyes, what your eye movements is, how they react to certain content. And that's how they just figure out what you want to watch. What they want you to watch is by your facial design, how you react. You got raised eyebrows, maybe you show a little bit of a raised heartbeat, and they can monitor that, guys, with the screen right there. So I know this is really going way out there, but so when you watch a YouTube video, if you like say turn off the YouTube video after 30 seconds or 3 minutes or whatever, well, AI recognizes that you lost interest in that video or whatever it is, and they go ahead and suggest something else that will collect your interest, get your interest in it. And that's what they'll play off of. It isn't so much an algorithm per se in hardware, but it's off of facial recognition, eye movement, and all this other stuff that they're doing constantly. I think it's every 3 seconds they take an image of what you're doing with your face, your eyes, what your expression is, whether you're perspiring, whether your heart rate is raised up, or with your showing bored expressions. And they can do this with your screens, each and every screen that you have, each and every device that you have that has a screen on it, TVs, phones, monitors, everything else like that, guys. Even your doorbell cameras, even these monitoring devices in your home, they also track your facial expressions, your heart rate, your perspiration, and everything else. Wouldn't even guess too much if they can pick up pheromones anymore. So they also may be able to do that, but they also can tell your facial expressions. So it's kind of amazing what they can do with this stuff, guys, and it's also kind of scary. So you wonder why they keep putting up more and more towers, and they keep talking about more and more data centers, and that we need more data centers to run this artificial intelligence. Well, this artificial intelligence that's being created is to not control you, but to track you and follow you and predict what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and everything else like that. So what I'm going to ask y'all to do right now with your artificial intelligence, and if y'all play with it and everything like that, is ask it to figure out what your daily, weekly, monthly routine is, and tell me about it. I've tried it with a couple of them right now, and most of them says, I don't know who you are. Of course, that's not quite right. But so anyway, it's a thought experiment. If you want to participate in anything, get on there and ask AI, one of the models. I've got 6 of that I use, and right now I'm getting ready to add another one. But ask it what it thinks of you. That's one thing you can do. And ask it what your routine is, your daily, weekly, monthly routine is, whatever you feel like, and let us know what it says, okay? So that's the thing right there. But the big thing is right here, guys, is that no matter what, if you have a screen involved, or if you have a monitoring device, even your refrigerator, your microwaves, your coffee pot, anything that's connected to the internet or Wi-Fi and is smart, as they call it, well, it can tell them what you think and feel just by your facial reactions and your eye print. So, and even your fingerprints, guys, with the perspiration or the content, what's on your fingerprint. So when you go to touch that screen and everything, what's taking a picture of your fingerprint and what's going on with your body. So I hope y'all have a groovy day. Something to think about, guys. How can we get away from this and everything like that? How can we stop this? Can we put up a mask? Well, it's still got your eyes. So think about it, guys. Tell me what you think. But again, do the thought experiment. Ask it what it thinks about you and what your routine is, and see what it says. Y'all have a groovy day. Reach out and do something nice today for somebody, guys, because right now, the way things are, we need a lot of positive vibrations, a lot more than anything else. Y'all have a groovy day. Later, taters.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.